Welcome, everyone, to the post-game show as the Knicks make it 3-0 in the preseason. Julius Randle, proud father, son born on Friday, and he went for 21 of his 29 tonight in the second half. And how about Taj Gibson? Nerlens Noel out tonight. Same goes for Mitchell Robinson. Gibson making the most of his playing time with 21 points. And the Knicks win 108-100. Great to have you with us from our Delta MSG studios. Bill Pito, Alan Hahn, Wally Zerbiak. One more preseason game to go Friday night before the season opener next Wednesday against the Celtics. And Wally, it continues to be very impressive for the Knicks on the offensive end of the court.
It does, and it was great to see Julius Randle just go off in that second half. He was absolutely phenomenal. Played a lot of minutes. I think that's really good. You don't have a lot of preseason games. The regular season's a week away. You want to get game ready. There's a difference between practice ready when nobody's watching and you're going up against your own teammates than when you're going up against an opponent like Jeremy Grant. He took that matchup personally. He dominated that matchup. He dominated the second half, and it's nice to go into the showers with a victory. Another one.
Yeah, it was good to see him find that rhythm too. And what the Knicks showed again is going to be their strength this year, which is their depth. Still no Kemba Walker in this game. He was resting in this game, and as we mentioned again, the center position, Taj Gibson getting a start and playing fantastic. The depth is going to be the strength of this team, and we saw it again tonight.
So Noel, it's not a knee, it turns out, but a sore hamstring. Could play Friday. Same goes for Mitchell Robinson, who's been out as he recovers from foot surgery. But, Wally, when it comes to Taj Gibson, doesn't matter what role he's asked to fill. He's been asked to play a lot in the preseason, and tonight, 21 points.
He was tremendous, and this is what we love about this offense. The ball is moving a lot more. Everyone's getting involved. Players are making plays for each other. R.J. Barrett off the pick and roll, reads the defense, comes off the screen, and gets Taj the easy bucket. And then Taj just got into a nice little flow, nice little rhythm, and he's a capable scorer. I mean, he can score on the block. He's a capable outside jump shooter. You get him the ball with an advantage around the hoop. He knows how to finish. He's a veteran. And the fact that he got to 21 big points is because that ball is really moving on the offensive end of the floor.
Look at the numbers for Gibson. In 3 preseason games this year so far, he's averaging over 14 points a game. Taj Gibson now joins us from across the street from our Squarespace studio. Taj, congratulations on another great preseason performance. You're 36 years old. You're about to begin your 13th year. Where have you found the fountain of youth? Because wherever you found it, can you please tell us where it is?
I really don't know. I ask myself that every day. I guess it's the New York bodegas going to get those bacon, egg, and cheeses in the morning, I guess.
Taj, last year was a great season. In what ways does this team excite you, and do you think this team has improved?
Well, it excites me in a way. We got so many young guys that work so hard, and it's like a real family atmosphere. We have such a deep team. Like any given night, anybody can step up and get a job done, and that's what's fun about it. And I think that we took a big step as far as just working out this summer. A lot of the young guys improved. I think we took a big step, and then we still got a lot of young guys just waiting to prove their point and get in the game. And Julius is Julius. We got some more firepower in the free agents we got. We're just taking it one day at a time, but every day the practices are great. We understand we got ways to go, but we're on the right path.
You mentioned that family thing, and that's something Derrick Rose said also, and of course your connection with Tom Thibodeau, along with his as well. The familiarity certainly is there. But this group, gym rats is what I keep hearing about, how the guys always like being in the gym. Have you ever been on a team like this where that many guys are that passionate about the game that they're in there till 10 o'clock at night?
Well, luckily for me, I was blessed to be around some great teams in the past with the Bulls, and then now even better with some bunch of young guys that really work hard. But the thing about it, though, we got guys that really care from top to bottom, vets all the way down, and then we got our young guys coming back, and Mitch. We got Nero's coming back. So we just focus on getting guys back healthy, taking it one day at a time. We understand it's a long season, but we're just trying to get everybody back on the same page.
Hey, Taj, thanks so much for joining us. Congratulations on another great game, and we'll see you soon, okay?
All right, thanks, guys. Wally, love you, my guy.
A little tight there with Taj Gibson, or what?
Hey, Players only, Bill. Players only. 10 years in the league. Taj has an awesome family. We met him after one of the playoff games last year. Just a tremendous guy to have in that locker room, and he still has a lot left in the tank. He played phenomenal tonight, and he's very important to this basketball team.
He talked about the depth of this team, which, as we just mentioned, as a strength as well. And I mean, he is a great example of it. There'll be nights where he probably won't play or play much because when Nerlens Noel is healthy and when Mitchell Robinson comes back and is healthy, they're going to play the bulk of minutes at center. To have him there, though, what an insurance policy it is, what a luxury it is to have a player like that.
And how hard is it to stay ready? Knowing, as Alan just mentioned, and we know that he very well could go through stretches where he's not going to play at all?
That's not easy. It really isn't. And it takes a lot, when you're not out on the court, when the fans are watching, to stay ready. In practice, you have to go extra. You have to play 3-on-3 after practice in order to stay ready if your number's called, if someone gets hurt. And when you're not playing a stretch of minutes that you'd like to possibly play, because Nerlens and Mitch are healthy possibly, he's going to be ready. And that's one thing Tom Thibodeau loves about him. But if he continues to play like this, I think you're going to have to find minutes for him in the rotation because he's such a stabilizing force for both units. You can put him next to Randle, and he really helps him open up the floor. You can put him with the second unit, and he stabilizes some of the younger guys and is always in the right place. So I don't think you're going to not be able to play him on a nightly basis and get him in the rotation.
That's true, yeah.
Mentioned Randle, his son Jace, born on Friday. Did not play against the Wizards on Saturday, Alan, but Randle looked pretty good tonight. 21, dominant second half after scoring 8 in the first half.
Yeah, and great to see him find that rhythm that we remember last season. At one point last season, he was automatic. He was getting to his spots. And in the preseason, you could tell easing his way back into things and, again, celebrating something terrific with family over the weekend, missing Saturday's game and coming back in here. And in that third quarter, he just went back to being that all-NBA player we remember him from last season. Absolutely just dominated that. 16 points in the third quarter, went for 29 in the game. You see the shooting percentage, knocking down the three-pointers, but really doing it all. The 2011, right, the 2010-5 averages we kept talking about last year, that's exactly what we saw from him. And you're right, getting that touch, getting that rhythm back while he, obviously, you would know how important that is. All it takes that one preseason game, got it.
Yep, that's all it takes. You kind of reestablish what you did last year, second-team All-NBA, All-Star. You remind people of what you're capable of doing. You dominate the best player on Detroit and Jeremy Grant tonight, and that was a nice showing for Julius Randle to kind of, show what he's got for this season.
Does he have anything to prove this year? Is there something like, hey, that wasn't a fluke? Is there something like that out there or no?
Absolutely. He wants to build on last year's performance. I'm sure he's very excited with the pieces that the team has added. He's all about team success, though, I think, right now. It hits this point in his career. Yeah. And with the individual success is going to come more and more team success. He wants to build on this year and get more wins in the regular season and win a playoff series at least.
And, guys, he's bought in. We all know if he had waited till next summer and been an unrestricted free agent, could have potentially got a lot more money than he signed for. So you know that Randle has bought into what is going on.